¿Cómo está toda mi gente bonita del Belly? Aquí estamos en West Texas, acá clandestinamente, en un estudio escondido, medio privadón, medio sexy. Aquí estamos to get, uh, of course, week 4. A lot of surprises happening in week 4. I'm glad to say that I'm 11-5 this week. Uh, and I think maybe lost like two if the Bills, the Eagles, and the another surprise team, if the Steelers. So I picked the three teams that were undefeated or were mostly playing the best. And olvídate, the teams that we never thought were good played the best football in week 4. I'm going to start off with the Astros. I was watching the Astros at the house right now. They're not doing too well. Of course, they're playing the Detroit Tigers. They're going to be playing them till Wednesday. Today's the first game. It started early, maybe before 2. And they were like when I left, it was 3-0. Of course, the Tigers were beating up on my Astros. AJ Hinch, our old coach, is their coach now. And I wanted to say that I was a little scared. The guy knows every player there. He knows where he hits. He knows where to pitch him. He knows everything about him. So getting over him, if we get to beat the Detroit Tigers, it will be a big hump to get over because of course the coach really knows us well, really knows the players. And I don't know if they've caught up yet, but when I left, they were 3-0. Both of mis Astros are having a tough time with the Tigers today. The pitcher that they had today was pitching over 100 miles an hour. And of course, Verlander is out for this series. Valdez was playing, which would be the second pitcher. He would have pitched tomorrow if Verlander was available. So I'm thinking Kikuchi or somebody like that play tomorrow. And we're going to end up missing a player. Hopefully, I wanted to win today, so we would have 1, 2, 3 because we have one pitcher less than they do for, top 3, top 4 pitchers on our teams. So I don't know. I'm just guessing. Hopefully, they caught up by now. And when I get home or when I finish up here, I hope they won. If not, we're going to wait till tomorrow and see what happens. Otro gallo cantará mañana. The Longhorns doing awesome. Manning, olvídate, Manning. Everybody was calling me out that his grandfather didn't win the Super Bowl. Bueno, I might have overstretched a little bit the truth, but he's a great quarterback. So I just said that it was a pedigree of quarterback, the Mannings, y que todavía sigue uno que está en high school, que ahí viene. So hopefully, I think he's a junior. I think he's going to play this year. Hopefully, he plays the entire 4 years. Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of teams out there that need a new quarterback. And he's up there. He's one of the quarterbacks that is up there to get drafted with he's the one that's going to he's the one that's going to sign the check. Because, of course, he's a pedigree quarterback. I've never seen one like that. I hear that I think the Jaguars, one of those teams, is already making deals with the son of Deion Sanders to draft him next year for a quarterback because, of course, Lawrence Taylor fue el que le quebró la pata a Joe Theismann, olvídate. He got in my mind because I saw the NFL, I saw that Football Life, and I saw Joe Theismann, and the first guy when he got to the stadium in old stadium, it's been abandoned for years. And they got to the stadium, both of them, and he was waiting for Lawrence Taylor got off the limo. And remember this stadium? I saw it the other day. When you broke my leg, nobody did. He said, Joe Theismann, nobody ever knew you before you broke my leg. He said, what do you mean? He said, Lawrence Taylor. Y luego llegó, I'm going to tell you a full story. If you guys haven't seen it, see the Football Life, Joe Theismann, or the one from, I see him, Roger Staubach, te hace llorar el life of his. Y también de Brett Favre. Imagínate, I'm just thinking about Brett Favre. Brett Favre was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, el mismo que tiene Michael J. MS. lo que tiene Michael J. Fox, acaban de darle a Brett Favre. Y la story de él también está muy buena. Y luego llegó Drew Pearson, no me acabé, llegó Drew Pearson porque jugaban en la misma escuela. Joe Theismann y Drew Pearson, en los Cowboys. So dice Joe Theismann, well, I cheered for you 14 or 15 uh, games a season until you played the Washington Redskins. Y luego se lo abrazó y le dijo, ¿sabes qué? This is the first man, Joe Theismann. I know Roger was bad, he said, but Joe Theismann was the first guy that threw me a touchdown pass when we were in high school. So Joe Theismann le aventó el primer pass a Drew Pearson de los Cowboys. Imagínate la amistad que tienen esos dos. It's really, really nice story. If you don't have it, please Google, do something and try to get the live uh, football live. I've seen them all. I record them, and then I watch them when I can. But because I'm not there. But when I see them, they're coming, and they usually play like 10 in a row. And I see the ones I want, porque hay unos que, pues, está bueno, me jugaba fútbol, pero no estaba tan desgraciado así. So I saw that one, and pues chinga, just keep it at Joe Theismann. Washington Redskins are doing great. The Washington Redskins, the quarterback is for real. He blew out. He's been doing well since. I mean, I think they're 3-1, but he's been doing really, really well. And Chinga, he's a top of division. Of course, the Eagles and the Cowboys are tied 2-2, and let's see, because we're gonna get the we're gonna have a good team coming up, and I don't know if we can. I don't even want to play the Washington Redskins. I'd like to play the Giants again because they're not too good. But I don't want to play the Lions, and I sure as hell don't want to play the Falcons, and I don't want to play the Seahawks, because even though the Seahawks lost, the guy passed for 409 yards. Hizo pase el quarterback de los Jets para perder. Y el otro, olvídate, el otro 18 for it, nunca había pasado en mi vida. En toda mi vida, tengo 55 años y nunca había visto que un quarterback was 18 for 18. 18 passes, 18 completions, not one dropped. And then they threw him. It was a option to a running back, and the running back or tight end. And then he ran and he caught the Brady. Remember that Tom Brady play that he missed the ball in his hands? This guy caught it for a touchdown, his first touchdown in all his career. So he even caught a touchdown, 18 for 18. Y luego se cenaron el coaching, Dan Campbell, he gave the ball, he didn't even know. So he was in the, giving the interview, and he said, what? I didn't know that. I knew he was doing good, but he was perfect. Yeah, he was perfect. Now I feel bad that I gave the ball to somebody. No le dio la game ball al quarterback de él que se aventó el golf, ese golf chingón que está desgraciado. Todas las bolas se aventaron las meras manos, y el otro también, el Geno Smith, las meras manos. So it was a pretty good game yesterday. Of course, the Titans. Let's go into it right now. We're gonna go with the Cowboys beat the Giants 20-15. It wasn't what I expected. I wanted a blowout, but a win is a win. Como dicen, a win is a win is a win. The Saints, of course, that was the pick. I took the upset on that one. I took the Falcons. Déjame ponerme los magus para ver un poquito mejor. Estos son los magus, no nos mira. I took the Falcons to beat the Saints, and they won 26-24. And the Panthers and the Bengals, I took Joe Burrow. It was an 0-3 team, Bengals, but he had close games. So I took Joe Burrow to beat the Panthers, and it was a good game, 34-24. I took, this is where I screwed up, I took the Rams over the Bears. So I took the Bears, and the Bears came back and beat them 24-18. I took the Vikings to beat the Packers also, close game. The Packers came back, Gonzalo, the Packers came back. Te felicito, you got a good team. They came back and almost beat the Vikings, but a point, 2 points, whatever it is, you lose. 31-29. The Jaguars and the Texans, I saw that game. I was at the Blue Bar in Mercedes, Texas, coming back from the beach. Did you all see my tan? Sí, I was at the beach Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Did you all see my tan? No pude dormir toda la noche cuando vine para atrás porque estaba quemada la espalda. So, vine a dejar todos los perrillos y todos mis pets y descargué la troca y fajitas y todo que sobraron. Y me fui para el Blue Bar porque estaba unos amigos ahí y vimos el juego de los Texans ahí, y vimos el juego, of course, we saw the Falcons upset the Saints and we saw the Eagles get beat also, but we're seeing the Texans, that's what we went for, to see the Texans, supporting our Texas teams, and they won 24-20, and I'm glad about that. They're getting back on track since they lost last week. Of course, the upset of Gili Segura. Ahora que tengo a Gili Segura, le voy a mandar un shout out a mi amigo Gili Segura. Los Colts se aventaron. Los Steelers nunca esperaban que los Colts iban a ir a hablarle a Joe Flacco, al ex player de los que era con los Ravens. Y hablarle chingada que viniera a jugar. Estaba en el sofá chingada con el popcorn y dejó el popcorn y se vino a jugar, se puso el uniforme y les ganó a los Steelers 27-24. And he's he's not that old. He's like 36 or something, 39. He's 39. Pero he's still, I guess he's not like us and drinks. He was eating. I think he was drinking a Coke Zero with a popcorn, and we all get popcorn and we drink beer. That's why we are like we are. Pero los mexicanos son diferentes. Joe Flaco, no sé ni dónde, todavía está flaco, por eso le pusieron flaco. Yo creo. So les ganó los Colts, Gili Segura. Te felicito. Los Colts que ya estaban 2-1 y los you guys undefeated porque they were 3-0. They were going to be 4-0. Now they're 3-1. The Steelers, you beat them 27-24. The upset that I took the Jets. I took the Aaron Rodgers got old all of a sudden. It's going to be like that because he's 42. One day, maybe next week, he's going to get young again. But he went out limping. You know what they do with a horse that's got a limp? They take him out back of the barn and put a 410 to his skull and take him out. So I don't know. The Jets are they lost, of course. Yeah, I'm not gonna take nothing away from Rodgers. The guy missed a 50-yard field goal to win. So Chinga, I thought he was gonna make it. He lost. 10-9, the Broncos win. Sean Payton has really come alive in the Broncos. They put something. Este cabrón ¿cómo se llama el quarterback de los Denver Broncos en aquellos tiempos? Elway's got something to do with the Broncos organization, and he's picking good people to come in and play, porque es el que les conoce a todos, les habla, vete a jugar acá, ¿sabes? Te hago fish fry, te compro unas cervecitas, como aquí con nosotros, chinga. Nomás tráete las tortillas, yo pongo las fajitas. No, se vino Sean Payton de Out of Retirement, se vino ahí, y desde que estaba con los Saints, pues, ¿qué pasó con los Saints? Te dije que los Saints iban para abajo, los Falcons están desgraciados, casi should have won them all. But of course, the Kansas City got help by the referees like they usually do, and they lost, but they came back, and they're gonna have some good games. I don't want to play the Falcons because Cousins is playing awesome. Of course, the Commanders, el Jalen, ese está desgraciado quarterback, Heisman Trophy winner, first round pick. No ha hecho nada desde los Washington Redskins. Ahora todos están, now they're selling tickets. The guys they're comparing him to the Griffin. Of course, he looks like Griffin. He's still a little scrawny guy. He likes to run. He's fast. He's quick. But he can throw better than Robert Griffin. So hopefully he don't they keep him a pocket quarterback, only throws when he has to, because Griffin ran too much. And in this league, if one bad hit and it's over. The receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs is gone. He's done. He's done. So, of course, the 49ers, I knew were going to beat the Patriots. They beat them 30-13. Bien ganados. The Chiefs, I knew that the Chargers were going down, and they beat them 17-10. So the Chiefs are 4-0, and the Vikings are 4-0. We got two teams that are 4-0. And pues, we're waiting. We're waiting to see if they're going to get the 5-0. Who's going to go first to the 5-0? Because We all thought that the 49ers and the Bills and the Steelers were going to go 5-0. But of course, all the teams here are good. Even the weakest team, the Jaguars, almost beat the Texans. And I'll tell you one thing: they're saying that I don't know if you've guys heard, but they had a safety at the last play of the game, and Las Vegas odds were -6 or -5.5, and the spread was 5.5. If they would have got the safety, they didn't. It was a safety. If they would have got the safety, and it would have been 26-20. They would have everybody. They would have Las Vegas would have had to pay all the bets. But since it was at 5.5, they pushed all the bets. Y ganó Las Vegas. So I don't know why they didn't call the safety. I've already seen the play. I don't know how many times they sacked him in the end zone. But no, they said for progress on the one. Un mentirero bruto. So I don't know. They're saying it's rigged. Of course, we always said that NFL. Y luego salió otro picture que estaba Mahomes. Antes del juego, chingada, estaba Mahomes abrazado con el referee. Y le dio algo. Yo creo que le dio. El referee le dio algo, chingada, y le dijeron todos. A veces que le está dando el cash check para que le mande la feria porque cada rato lo están ayudando y como que no pagó lo que debe, ¿me entiendes? So, es lo que está diciendo la gente, chingada. Of course, the Titans last night, I knew the Titans were going to beat the Dolphins. I picked them to win. They really go to the Dolphins. They got the quarterback, ese Tua, el hawaiano. They got him an IR, and he can't play for another 2 weeks. So I don't know what they're going to do. They're already out. I'm pretty sure everybody's looking at the Dolphins to either get Tyreek Hill. Because Tyreek Hill, I think he had 28 yards in the whole game. I mean, they're not even, I don't know what he's doing there. No wonder he's upset. No wonder the cops are stopping him and, and he's upset. He got 28 fucking yards. When he used to be the main, they used to talk about him every week with the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know what he went to do at the Dolphins. He don't need a suntan. I don't know what we went to Miami for. He was fine at the Kansas City and they won the Super Bowl without him. And now he's getting stopped on a regular violation, getting arrested, and he's going off on the cops because he had 28 yards. That's what I think. Anyway, the Lions kicked the butt. Seahawks, they're 3-1, and the Seahawks were going to be 4-0. But I predicted the Lions were going to beat them. They're 3-1 also. So now I'm going to say something about my friend Hilly Segura. My friend Hilly Segura asked me to do him a favor. He's promoting some band called I don't know if you can see this. I'll put it. It's going to be later. It's going to be in the back. It's the 181 Boys and Hilly Segura Promotions. Special guest Big John. They're going to be at the Mustang Lounge on November 16th. Pre-sale tickets are $10. If you all can make it to Jan's place, my friend, the owner, Jan, and Tom, her husband, I would appreciate it. I really think it's going to be a good event. And here it is, Hilly, 181 Boys. If I can make it, I'll be there. And that's already out of the way. Now I'm going to go and see. Of course, we have on this Sunday coming up. I don't even need the papers. On this Sunday coming up, I can take the Magoos off. This Sunday, we have Rob Romero. We have the Vikings playing in London. International Series. It's gonna be 3 games in 3 weeks. International Series. The Vikings are gonna play the New York Jets in London, but at 9:30, viejo. 9:30, apenas me estoy durmiendo. Y quieren que comience. No tomes el sábado con los Longhorns porque te vas a levantar bien crudo. Pero at 9:30, ¿te imaginas? So everybody get their beer ready for 9 o'clock on Sunday, the 6th, because the game starts at 9:30. It's going to be the Jets in London with the Minnesota Vikings. And then the next week, I think it's going to be the Patriots and the Jaguars. I think it's 12 or something. So, and then the Jaguars, forget that the Jaguars are going to stay there and face another team coming up again. So they're going to have, the Jaguars are going to have 2 teams coming in, and they're the home team in London. They're gonna be, but of course, they haven't won a game. Pobrecito Lawrence Taylor otra vez. I got Lawrence Taylor in my mind. Trevor Lawrence, Pobrecito, man, he hasn't won a game 0-9. So le están diciendo 0-9. I'm saying it's 0-4. But 0-9, he hasn't won since 9 games ago. So, como son Jaguars, dice que, oye, ya se le acabó las 9 lives, el vato, ya el gato se chingó. So they're trying to say, what, now they're gonna, maybe the 10th, maybe he'll have the 10th game. Maybe in London they say that the Cats have 10 lives instead of 9 lives. But yeah, his 9 lives are over. He lost again to the Texans. That's his 9th loss since he started last year. So this year don't have a win, and they don't have he hasn't had a win since last year. Nambe, que desmadre. And he's shitty making a $35 million a year. So that's why I'm thinking they're thinking of well, he's got some money that's coming in, but they don't have to sign him again. Of course, the guaranteed money is guaranteed money unless they can trade him, get some. That's what I do: trade him and get some NFL draft picks because they got their eyes on el hijo de Deion Sanders, I'm not Shakur Sanders, algo así. He's good. He's going to be probably the best prospect coming out this year, unless el hijo de el yerno de no yerno, ¿cómo se llama? El nieto de Archie Manning. Pero pues, of course, the one who loses. These guys have been losing since last year, so they're gonna have the first pick, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna take a quarterback because this guy has not been very promising. Either la venta alta o la venta baja, pues no ha ganado nada. But anyway, como te digo, of course we have. Let me hit my predictions now. I got, como les digo, voy a ponerme los magus porque hice unas cuantas notas aquí para que no se me olvidaron. Week 4 predictions. Gané con los Cowboys en contra de los Giants. Gané con los Falcons en contra de los Saints. Gané con los Texans en contra de los Jaguars. Los Vikings en contra de los Packers. Los Bengals en contra de los Panthers. Commanders, of course, le dieron tronco a los Cardinals. Los 49ers a los Patriots. Los Raiders pues le ganaron a los Browns. Los Browns, pobrecito, ese vato de los Browns. Acaba de salir de una el quarterback y ahora se mete en otros asuntos ahí legales. Estaba en un hotel, chinga, y salen cuerados a traer hielo con la cubeta, van a pura cubeta, chinga, salió para afuera. Se acaban de quitar como 16 cargos de sexual harassment y le gusta enseñar todo, las pirinolas y todo el asunto, se salió. Acaban de quitarle todo y salen cuerados en el hotel como a las 3, 4 de la mañana a traer hielo. Chinga, tiene que estar loco en la cabeza. So he's como quiera le vale más que la jodida. He's got like 70 or 80 million guaranteed. No sé cómo le van a hacer los Browns, porque they got him for a long time. Los Chiefs le ganaron a los Chargers. I took the Chiefs over the Chargers, the Titans over the Dolphins, and the Lions over the Seahawks. Diga qué chinga le dieron, pero tuvo muy bueno el juego, estaba muy divertido. 42-29. Either one of those teams is going to be real, real hard to beat. I want to face them any Sunday. Y perdí con los Jets, los Eagles, los Steelers, los Rams y los Bills. Qué chinga le dieron a los Bills, no los Ravens. Pero supieron cómo hacerle. Le quitaron todo lo largo y corrieron y le hicieron key para que no corriera. Cuando es una chingonada de Josh Allen. Anyway, we got the International Series. Of course, the Jets will face the Vikings on the 6th. On the 13th, the Bears will face the Jaguars. And on the 20th, the Patriots will face the Jaguars. So los Patriots van a jugar el 20 con los Jaguars y el 13 los Bears con los Jaguars. A ver cómo les van los Jaguars, porque pues, como te digo, no han ganado nada. Ahora sí, vamos a llegar a algo. Déjame echarme. Como te dije que estaba en el beach y me metí el jacuzzi como a las 8 o 9 de la noche. No, jacuzzi hot tub. Y estaba el agua fría, hermano, te metes al swimming pool, te metes al otro. Y estabas ahí cerveceando y nomás se veía los botes chingas cayendo de todas partes. Los ventaban para todos lados. Y como que estaba frescón y como que me levanté medio con el air conditioning en el hotel y le chingada. Me levanté medio jodido, ahorita un poquito resmi, me han de disculpar. Pero mira, ahorita me voy a calibrar. Este se llama piggyback. Me voy a poner bien piggy. Pasó yo me llama, este se me fue hasta los talones, ese chat. Taloncita a todos. Estuvo muy bueno, muy divertido este weekend con First Whipple Beach y me divertí muy bien allá. Un fanazo toda madre. Luego me vine y pues no acababa de divertirme, todavía me estoy divirtiendo. Por eso toda la garganta, estaban muy frías, estaban muy frías. Ahora sí vamos a ir un poquito más triste el asunto. Oye, cómo se ha muerto gente. Se han muerto mucha gente. Comenzaron con el... No, dije, chinga, se murió Darth Vader. Se murió Alex Haley, chingada, el que hizo los... Tenía parte con los Roots. Se han muerto dos de los Roots. Se murió Alex Haley. Y luego, pues, luego platicaron una historia cuando fui a ver a ver a La Joya con Chávez, el segundo pleito. Y pues enfrente de mí estaba Chris Christopherson. Acaba de morir Chris Christopherson. Estaba enfrente de mí Chris Christopherson. Una barbota blanca así. Pues yo luego estaba el terrible, Eric Terrible Morales estaba enseguida. Y en eso pasa Rocky Balboa, pasa Sylvester Stallone, bien trajeado. Estaba en la mera orilla, yo bajito. No estaba en el floor, pero estaba arriba del floor, mamalón en los asientos. MGM, contaba yo en el section. Cosa era Staples Center en aquel tiempo. Cuando llegamos, pues todos llevamos limos blancos. El Staples Center, yo creo que ya le cambiaron el nombre. Cuando me bajamos yo y estaba mi jefe vivo aquel tiempo y mi hermano. Y enfrente estaba Marco Antonio Solís con una pinche gringota gabachota. Se bajó Marco Antonio Solís y que le chingada, el Buki, está bueno. Déjalo, me vámonos, el chingada. Yo dije a mi hermano que el Buki, vámonos. No me vaya por un artista. Y en eso estaba, como le digo, estaba Christopher Gustafsson enfrente de mí. Y pues tenían asientos abajito de mí. Y de repente que se levanta rápidamente un chiflido, era Paul Rodríguez, el comedian, estaba abajo con dos viejotas, venía abrazados así. Y le aventó el chiflido que el vato hizo así. Y le dice Paul Rodríguez, bájate para abajo. Las veces fueron para abajo, les puso asientos aquel. Fíjate, Paul Rodríguez tenía mejores asientos que Christopher en aquellos tiempos. No, pues ahí dejaron los asientos y se fueron para abajo. Estaba George Foreman ahí abajo de mí, la pura pelona chingada había George Foreman. Y luego de repente se dijo, ¡ah, Lee! ¡Ah, venía Lee, chinga! Lo traían para adentro Lee, y toda la gente volviéndose loca. Y pues cuando pasó Rocky Balboa, pues yo también ya tenía todo el día y mi hermano estar tomando toda la noche. Y pues le dije, pues, mira, en aquel tiempo no había, era el 98, no había nada, no tenía pluma, tonto de madre, no tenía los ojos, los galones así para abajo. Y le dije, yo, Rocky, todo lo que pensé ser chinga, yo, Rocky. Se volteó el vato y me dice, yo, es todo lo que me acuerdo. Y dije, pues vamos a poner una chinguiza de la Joya, pues se cortaron la lengua en ese tiempo, en el 8 round se acabó el pleito. Entonces de luto, Chris Christopherson, me gustaba cómo cantaba Sunday Morning, la canción de Sunday Morning, pues olvídate, Coming Down, estaba bruta. Murió él, murió Pete Rose, acaba de morir Pete Rose. Motombo, fíjate, Motombo, el de los, jugó hasta con Houston, jugó con 4 o 5 equipos. El chingonote que decía, no, le decía que nadie podía donkearle, tenía como 9 pies de alto. Le decía, no, que no podían dunk en contra de él. Estaba más alto, mucho más alto que Checo O'Neal. Y el último chingán, en uno de esos chingan, el pinche Michael Jordan, pues no le hizo dunk. El único que le ha hecho dunk a Matombo era Michael Jordan. Y pues se acabó el streak que traía, se lo acabó el Jordan. Se murió también, tenía brain cancer. Pobrecito, pues son buenos. También se murió el de Good Times, James Amo, también te digo, tenía parte con, era uno de los matriarchs ahí en Roots, el series de más antes en aquellos entonces, Alex Haley, era el series de Alex Haley, también salía el de Darth Vader, chingada. También se murió, se han muerto mucha gente, ya no quiero, y se murió, pues chinga, yo soy collector, y pues miraba mucho yo a la Antiques, pues se murió también el Fritz Singal que salía ahí con el Woof en el Antique, no sé cómo se llama el programa. Se iba todo el pueblo y se iban colectando y era un collector muy chingón. Se murió, le iba pegado el stroke, salió el programa y pues 2 años después del stroke, hoy murió a los 60. Cuídense, diviértense, porque no sabemos cuánto tiempo vamos a estar aquí. Cabrón, si se están muriendo los que tienen feria, imagínate uno, que no los aceptan. Tenemos que ir a la clínica familiar ahí con el La clínica familiar, pero no tenemos aseguro, está muy jodido el aseguro, te corren cualquier cosita. Ya nomás usas la tarjeta de Blue Chivo y te cae la tarjeta, está como que no chocas. Oh, mientras que no choques, el aseguro está con madre. Ya nomás chocas, que es culpa tuya. Te caen que te hicieron cancel el aseguro y sálvate como puedas. Y así es igual el otro. Mientras que no te enfermas, no tengas enfermedades, olvídate, ese es el mejor cliente. Ya nomás que te enfermes, a ver cómo te va. Te corran. Ya saliendo de un hospital, no te acepten en otro. La única forma que pueden aceptarte es que te acepten, pone que estés en huelga y que no pueden hacer nada por ti. Tienen que pedirte el otro hospital que pueden ayudarte. Porque si te sales, ya no puedes entrar al otro. Ellos tienen que irte en ambulancia. Si no, estás frito. Si te están muriendo los ricos que pueden ir donde les dé la jodida gana para médico, imagínate qué les va a suceder a nosotros. Sálvanse todos, cuídense mucho. Y pues nos vemos. Déjame hacer los picks para next week. Antes de irme, déjame ponerme las mangus una vez más. Ya ni me acuerdo qué chica juega. Mejor van a jugar los Buccaneers con los Falcons. Oye, los Buccaneers se hicieron una chinga los Eagles. Este cabrón, el quarterback, está muy bueno. Mayfield. Y los Falcons están muy buenos. Entonces, ese juego, para mí, va a ser el mejor. Va a ser el jueves. No sé ni a quién irle. Pero yo le voy a ir a los Buccaneers nomás para ganar el pick. Porque yo estoy con casi. Yo creo que I like to go with the underdog. But I'm going to go with the Buccaneers on Thursday. And then we're going to go to Sunday. Of course, we're going to start with I'm going to go with the Vikings over the Jets. The Jets are going to have their second loss. And the Vikings is going to be 5-0. The Panthers and the Bears, that's easy. The Bears will beat the Panthers. The Ravens and the Bengals. Now, here's something difficult for me because I like Joe Burrow. And I don't really like the Ravens. But the Ravens, all he does is try to win. And he's a ball hogger. He's going to try to win. And he's going to do his best to win. So, I'm still going to go. This is going to be my upset. I'm going to go with the Bengals to beat the Ravens. Just I have something in my gut that tells me to go for the Bengals. It's going to be a hard one for me to bet against since I want the Texans to win, but they play the Bills, and I don't think the Bills are going to lose 2 in a row. So I'll take the Bills over the Texans, and I'll take the Jaguars. I wish I could take the Jaguars, but I'm going to take the Colts again over the Jaguars. Gilito, I'm going with you again to be 3-0 by next week. And hopefully it comes to life. I'm going to take the Dolphins. Nobody can take the Dolphins. They don't have it. I like guy. I said two more games. Patriots también no sirven para nada. They're 1-3. They're both 1-3. I'm going to take Patriots. I have no choice. The Browns, I'm going to take the Commanders to be 4-1. The Browns, pues aquel vato pues todavía está pensando que tiene corte el lunes, chinga. So, está jugando mal. He's got more things on his mind than any other quarterback in the league. The Broncos and the Raiders, chinga, the Raiders. I like the Raiders, but I like the way the coaches come in and really had a great defense. So I'm going to take the Broncos over the Raiders, 49ers over the Cardinals. I'm going to take the Packers to come back and beat the Rams. Gonzalo, I got the Packers beating the Rams at 325 game. Now we got the Giants and the Seahawks. I think the Giants will lose another one. And the Seahawks going to be 4-1. Now this is a game that I have to go with my heart. Cowboys and the Steelers. I know we're hurt. We don't have DeMarcus Ware. We have to touch on DeMarcus Ware. They want a jersey. DeMarcus Ware no la quieren. DeMarcus Lawrence también está jodido. He's not going to be playing this week. He's going to be out for a couple of weeks. Y está también Micah Parsons is not going to play this game. For sure, I know that. So we got 2 defensive players. And the Steelers have really good running game. I'm still going to take the Cowboys because I want them to win. That's going to be another upset. I think the Steelers are going to beat them, to tell you the truth. Danny Castaneda, I think they're going to beat them, or it's going to be, hopefully it's not a blowout. Hopefully it's a close game and we lose by 1, or if we win by a field goal, I'll be surprised. The Saints and the Chiefs. And the Saints have had 2 games that have lost in a row, and I'm going to pick 3 games they're going to lose. And the Chiefs are going to be 5-0. Okay, that's going to be our Monday game. I wish I could take the Saints because I hate Mahomes more than I hate the Saints. But everything they're gonna be playing at home. The Saints are at home. No, the Chiefs are at home, and the Saints are not doing well. I mean, they're not the same team that played the Cowboys. Like I said, everybody plays good against the Cowboys, and they have not been good. So I'm gonna beat the Chiefs against the Saints, and that's about all I got today. It's been a good weekend for me. I hope everybody has had a great weekend. We'll come back. I think this is our last game for the Cowboys. We're gonna have a bye coming up on the on next time, and then after the bye we got the Vikings. So I think that's gonna be a rough for the Cowboys. Hopefully they can pull off this one and beat these guys because next week tapior. If we don't beat the Steelers, we're gonna be in a hole. So that's why I picked the Cowboys to beat the Steelers because I know we got the Vikings coming up uh, after the bye. So ahí estamos todos, mi gente bonita. You guys stay tuned and stick with my picks here. And if you want to use it for fantasy football, I thought because I came out 11-5. So I'm not doing bad. So we're doing good. And we'll all see you. A ver cómo nos va. Hope you have a great week. And we'll see you next Tuesday. Ciao, baby.